Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the online session organized by Skillveda. Skillveda is your partner in transforming education. We are happy to have you in the second session of our short-term course on Montessori, diving deeper into the fascinating world of child-centered learning, where curiosity meets creativity and exploration knows no bounds. Let's ignite those learning sparks. Let's extend a warm welcome to Ms. Prachi, our expert trainer, educationist, and consultant. With her rich experience in ECC and Jolly Phonics, she is all set to guide you through this learning journey. Welcome, Ms. Prachi.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Okay, so let's start our session. So yesterday I told you about who is Mare Montessori and what we are going to do and what is her observations regarding the children, that how we are going to do the things, how is our pace should be. We need to be calm. We need to understand the children mindset, that every time we can't just go ahead in a one go. We need to give some time to them. And what are the key areas of Montessori? So today we are going to quickly cover up. Just wait. So let's quickly talk about Montessori method and the key concepts. So first of all, we need to give them prepared environment. First of all, you need to be prepared with the things priorly before giving them the thing, things, or before planning your activity, before starting the activity. You need to be planned fully. For example, if you want to conduct an activity in the classroom next day, so you need to do the preparation priorly. ऐसे नहीं कि मॉर्निंग में आकर के वी आर जस्ट प्रिपेयरिंग आवर क्लासरूम. इट विल बी नॉट, आप इतना प्रिपेयर नहीं कर सकते जितना आप प्रिपेयर करके जा पाओगे. A prepared environment in a classroom carefully arranged according to the child development needs. You need to understand that what are the needs, what are the interests, and what are the abilities. Everything in the classroom is child sized and organized, accessible, safe, and purposeful. You should keep all these minds in all these things in your mind so that it will be easy for you to draft the activity. Then, what is your purpose? The environment encourages children to work independently, make choices, develop responsibility, and learn through exploration. What are the features? Low open shelves, like we all have in our classroom. We don't have high shelves. Then child sized furniture. Right now in Montessori education or in play schools or till class 3 or 4, we have child size organized furniture. We don't have heighted furniture. We have low height furniture so that children can sit comfortably, and the furniture is colored, right? There are colorful furnitures available in the classes. Like some have blue, some have red, some have yellow, some have orange. According to their themes of the school, they had designed their classroom beautifully. The colorful classrooms are there. Then organized learning materials. According to the age group of the children, you have design material in your classroom. You have toys, different kind of, like for pre-nursery, we have the stacking toy. For nursery, we have the cards. Like for KG1, we have puzzles, small puzzle, two types of puzzles. Then for KG4, like when we have the KG2, in that we have different kind of puzzles where they have to do lots of work. They have to sit and concentrate and do the things. And in class one, they have the English kind of English activities. According to that, they have the toys. In maths, they have the Gadit Mala kind of these toys they have. According to their age group, classrooms have the toys. Then space for movement. There should be space. ऐसा नहीं कि we can't occupy children like 40 or 50 in one classroom. We have to be mindful for that, because that's why the ratio is fixed 1:15, because one teacher can handle only 15 children. अगर ज्यादा हो जाएंगे तो आपका ध्यान नहीं रह पाएगा. You are not able to control them, or you are not able to fix the things. आप जगह नहीं बना पाएंगे बच्चों के साथ. Then calm and beautiful environment. You always play soothing. Windows are open. You always play soothing music. You have infusers in your classroom for a good smell, like this. Real life material is also available in your classroom. For example, you have the bottle caps so that they can fix on the bottles. You have the shoelaces for threading and beads. You have different kind of, like, real life materials are available in the classroom. Then let's see the example. A child independently takes a tray from one shelf, completes pouring activity, clean the table, and return the material properly. Teacher does not need a constantly instruct. So you have to prepare environment like this. Auto education. There is a self education. Auto education means children learn independently through interaction, materials, and repetition. We always do repetition in our classroom. We teach one concept and then we do constant repetition so that they can get the concept. They grab the concept. Teacher guide initially, but child discover learning through own experiences. For example, I have given blocks, and then what what you are going to tell, these are blocks, you can stack one by one, you can do this kind of activity, you can do this kind of activity. But how they are going to explore this? They can make gun, they can make mat, they can make buildings, kind of this, they explore the things. Now what is the importance? This develop confidence, concentration, curiosity, and problem solving skills. Now what is the real life example? Child repeatedly works with knob cylinders and gradually understands size variation without direct teaching. आप knob cylinders दे देते हैं बच्चे को, and so he is going to fix accordingly. अगर इसमें नहीं फिक्स हो रहा तो वो आगे फिक्स करेगा, सेकंड नॉब में नहीं फिक्स होगा उसका सिलेंडर, थर्ड नॉब में फिक्स करेगा. अकॉर्डिंगली ही इज गोइंग टू लर्न. उसमें आपको डायरेक्ट नहीं करना है, ही इज गोइंग टू लर्न हिज ओन. Now, control of error, meaning Montessori materials are designed so children can identify and correct mistake independently. In the same in the puzzles, if some if some piece is not fixed, like I have a puzzle of four pieces, and my I have stacked one piece here and one piece here, but this is not here. This piece should go there. So वो आपको ऑटोमेटिकली पता चल जाएगा पिक्चर बनाने के टाइम पे कि ये ठीक नहीं बना है, तो आप अकॉर्डिंगली उसको उठा करके यहाँ फिक्स करेंगे नीचे, और नीचे वाले को ऊपर फिक्स करेंगे. So like this, you just feel the error accordingly. You self-realize the error, and then you are going to fix it. Importance. This helps children become independent learner. develop critical thinking, and gain confidence without fear of failure. They will develop their independence and independency. They will develop their critical thinking. No, it's not right. I have to fix this part here, then this part here. They're going to try. In the stacking rings also, children used to try. If they stack a big ring, then in place of the small ring, then it's not they are not able to move the stacking ring. So they have to change. Again, they take out and then stack accordingly. Now the real life example is puzzle game. Puzzle pieces does not fit correctly. Child notices the mistakes and tries again independently. Teacher avoid immediate correction. You need not to correct. You just need to say, see, is it looking okay? You just need to give small words. That's it. You don't need to say, this is wrong. Let me correct you. No. Don't interrupt in between. Let them correct their errors by their own. Isolation of difficulties. Each Montessori material teach only one concept or a skill at a time. Our Montessori toys are designed in a such a way they are used for one concept. आप उसको मल्टीपल उसके लिए कलर्स के लिए शेप्स के लिए यूज कर सकते हो, बट दे आर नॉट मेंट फॉर other concepts. One concept, one toy. This reduce confusion and support focused learning. बच्चे को पता है कि मुझे इससे सिर्फ और सिर्फ स्कूपिंग ही करनी है. This this spoon is meant for scooping only. बच्चे को पता है उससे स्कूपिंग ही होगी, ट्रांसफर ही होगा स्कूप से. They are not going to eat with that spoon. Importance. Children understand concept better when distraction are reduced and only one difficulty is presented at a time. In case of pink tower, you see all the blocks are in pink color. They are not multicolored, right? And the shape of the tower and the shape of the blocks are similar. They are not different. They have different size. Shape is not different. Every block is in cube form, square form only. They are not in different form. Triangle nahi hai uske andar. So one shape is there. Size discrimination is also there, but there is no color discrimination. You can't teach numbers or you can't teach pattern with that. You can only use that toy for size discrimination. Now, role of the teacher in all these things. You can observe children carefully. You need to be guider. You can't correct them accordingly. एकदम से instantly आपको correct नहीं करना है. You have to guide them. You have to observe carefully what children are doing. You have to give the prepared environment. You need to maintain calmness in the atmosphere. You need to demonstrate the materials. You need to encourage independency. Like, now I have shown you, now it's your turn. If you want to do it together, let's do it together. But after that, you have to do it by yourself. Respect the child pace. If child is not ready to do right now, just wait for it. Let him give some time and then child should come and do the things. Mixed age group concept. Montessori classroom includes children of different age group learning through 3 to 6 years and 6 to 9 years. Mixed age group encourage peer learning, cooperation, empathy, leadership, and social development. They help each other. They understand each other. If the child is not able to pick up their bag, pick up their books, then other child help him. If the child is not able to close his tiffin, other child help him quickly without seeing you, without interrupting other thing. He just help other child. Then older children help younger children, rolling a mat, arranging material properly. Now how is the observation as a teaching tool? Observation is one of the most important tools in the Montessori teaching. Teachers observe interest, concentration, readiness, behavior, and developmental need. You have to make a sheet and These are the areas where you just observe the children. You can observe on these criteria. If the child is interested in the activity, what is the concentration level? Is the child is ready to do the things? How is the behavior? Is he developmental needs? Are you able to develop his all the developmental needs? You have satisfied the developmental needs or not? Why it matters? Observation help teacher to understand each child. You will find out that this child is not able to understand, so I need to work more on this child. I need to give one more activity to this child. Plan suitable activities. If for example you have done one activity only one time, so and the children are not able to get, according to your observation sheet you can find out, and you can again plan that activity after 2 or 3 days, and they can do that activity. Now again you will see that how many children are lacking. If the children are if more children are lacking, you need to again repeat it, like in the form of quantification. When we do quantification, from 70 to 80 number, so they need a repetition. I can't wind up this topic for one day only. When I'm going to teach them the number counting, I need to do the quantification also, and it will take 2 days at least. One day I will go with the quantification activity, and other day I'm going to do the cut and count work. Then I will go with the number writing work. Now the real life example: teacher notices children repeatedly choosing practical life activities and introduce advanced hand coordination work. You need to see how they are doing the work. Is there eye hand coordination is there? Now, there is a case study: observation improved learning. Teacher believed Arav is not interested in academics because he avoided worksheet. After careful observation, she noticed he loved sorting, building, and movement-based activities. Teacher introduced hand-on maths material. Teacher gives some material and then he is going to do the activities. Arav participated actively, concentrated longer, and gained confidence. If the child don't want to do the worksheet work, so give him the activity work, and then you gradually increase his interest in the activity, in the worksheet work. We have already talked about this: I do, we do, and you do model. First I do, teacher model slowly with explanation. Then we do, teacher and child practice together. Then you do, child perform independently and confidently. Now, what are the domains of Montessori education? Let's find out what are the domains. Main domains are physical, education, emotional, social, intellectual, and spiritual. And all these are interconnected. Childs develop independence, concentration, coordination, confidence, creativity, and love for learning. First, we have to see all the domains. You need to plan activity. You need to keep in mind whether your physical domain will be fulfilled, whether your emotional domain will be fulfilled, whether your social domain will be fulfilled, or your intellectual or spiritual domain is going to be fulfilled. Then all are these interconnected, and how the child is developed, whether he is becoming independent, his concentration level is increased, his coordination is coming, or he is raising his confidence, his he is raising his or her creativity or love for learning. How the Montessori curriculum moves. Let's see. We move from simple to complex. First, we see if the child is able to know about his home or not. He is able to identify his family members or not. Then we are going to come on another topic. Then we are going to connect with the like simple family, small family to the big family. Then we are going to connect with how you have to do the certain things in the family, how you're going to take care of your family members, how you need to help. So this is the complex way, but the simple way is First of all, you have to see whether you can identify the home or not, whether the child is able to identify his family members or not. Then concrete to abstract. First of all, you have to work with the concrete material. Then you will go with the abstract material. First of all, you know with the go with the known things. Then you will move ahead with the unknown things. Hands-on activity. Then you can move ahead on the conceptual activity. Domains are prepared according to absorbent mind, sensitive period, plane of planes of development, and individual pace. You have to see that every child is not equal. Some children in your class will perform very good, but some children need some time. They need some time for developing their understanding for the concepts. We have already talked about the absorbent mind, that the child absorb information naturally from the environment without conscious effort. Children learn through observation, imitation, movement, sensory experiences, and repetition. There is an unconscious mind when the child is in the age of 0 to 3 years, where the child naturally absorb without awareness, like language, movement, culture, emotions are absorbed effortlessly. You don't need to give some efforts for it. And when the child comes into 3 to 6 years, conscious mind is there. You need to give the practice for the things. You need to tell the things. You need to show the things. You need to demonstrate the things. After that, they develop independence and concentration. Now, what is the sensitive periods and the planes of development? Let's see. Sensitive periods are special windows of opportunity when children are naturally attracted to the learning a particular skill. During these periods, learning become effortless and joyful. Like when the child language 0 to 6 year vocabulary sounds, they learn naturally. You need to put few efforts and they learn. Like you are going to teach the concept of letter A, they understand. Like in class 1 and class 2, you teach different kind of concepts of grammar, they understand. Order, 1 to 4 years, routine arrangement. You create their routines, right? First of all, you need to wash your face, then you need to brush your teeth, then you need to take a bath. This is a routine. Then you need to go to school. A fixed routine was there. Gradually you just increase it. Then movement, 0 to 5 years, walking, balance, it's all developed. Small objects, 1 to 4 year, beads, puzzles. Social behavior, 2.5 year to 6 year, manners, cooperation, how you need to cooperate, how you need to do, how you need to behave. Sensory refinement, 2 to 6 year, texture, sounds. Sensitive periods are the windows of opportunity for learning. A child repeatedly arranging objects in order show sensitivity towards order. And what is the planes of development? Montessori divided child development into 4 planes of ECC Montessori. ECC and Montessori mainly focuses on the first plane, 0 to 6 year, where children learn through senses, movements, repetition, and exploration. Where they used to learn with the thing, you create an activity, and in that activity, which senses use? Hand, eyes, ears, because you are giving the instruction, they are hearing, they are doing the things. Yes, Sheila ma'am, you are right. Hands are involved because they are doing practically, they are seeing the things. So our senses are also involved. Second plane is 6 to 12 years, where the reasoning and imagination creates. It involves reasoning power, where you just give the thing that, okay, like if something happens like this, what you are going to do? Imagination, you just think what you are, if you go somewhere and you see different kind of a flowers, so draw that. This is your imagination. Some children draw yellow, purple, and green flowers, right? Some children draw red, blue, white flowers. So everybody is having a different imagination. Everybody is having a different level of reasoning. Now, the third plane, 12 to 18 years, identify and social relationship. Now they used to identify how they need to behave in a particular environment, how they create social relationship, they create different kind of a bonds with their schoolmates, with their teachers, with their parents. Now the fourth plane, 18 to 24 years, they become independent, and now they're ready to contribute in the society. They start contribution. They start contribution in household also. Each development stage had different needs and characteristics. Now the practical life area. Help me to do it by myself. We are only guiders. We are only facilitators. We need to help them so that they can be independent. Care of self, buttoning, zipping, dressing frames, hand wash, build self-help skills and finger strength, right? We give different kind of things, and they used to do it by their own. After some time, we just give help for some time, and then they used to become independent. Grace and courtesy, greetings other, waiting for their turn, saying thank you, nurtures social awareness. Care of environment, sweeping, polishing, then watering plants, folding clothes, develop responsibility and sequencing. Control of movement, walking carefully. When they're toddlers, they used to run. But when they come into the age group of when they come to the class of first and second, then they used to walk carefully. They know if they will run on the staircase, they will fall down. They know the consequences at that time. So they used to walk carefully, carrying trays. At our home also, you can watch the toddlers or children who are age group of 6 to 8 years. They used to do all the things. They used to carry tray from one place to another. They used to give water to their elders. They used to help their youngest one also. Pouring activity refines coordination and wrist control. Now they are able to control their wrist also. Now, key activities and the skills. There's a pouring activity, spooning activity, then buttoning activity, zipping activity, cleaning activity, folding of clothes activity, polishing, shoe polishing, and brass polishing. Patience, order, fine motor control. All these things are developed. Now, what are the skills developed in all these activities? Independence, concentration, coordination, and responsibility. And how the Panchakosha is connected with this? Anamaya, physical movement. When you are having physical movement in your activity, your Anamaya Kosha is developed. When you are having the controlled energy, when you have the sitting kind of activity, then your Pranamaya Kosha is developed. When you are having emotional satisfaction, when you are showing some video, so you are connecting with the children, their emotions are developed, manomaya kosha. When you are giving some task, in that task problem solving skill is developed. So then we have a vijnana makosh. So it is developed. Then you have the joy of independence. They do their task by their own. You're not interrupting them. So anandmaya kosha is developed. Watch my hands carefully. We do our work slowly and carefully. Everything has its own pace. Don't be in hurry in doing everything. Take some time, work slowly with the children and carefully, and everything has its own pace. Now, how the sensorial areas are developed with different activities. Sensorial activities refine and organize child senses. Children understand the world through sight, touch, smell, hearing, and taste. So, preparing them for mathematics, language, and scientific observation. Like we have different color tablets, sound cylindrical, then shape sorter, geometric solids, rough and smooth boards. So logical thinking is also developed in these things. And their observation is also developed, how they are observing the environment, how they can find the similarities and differences, how they are, if the child is able to do the discrimination or not. We give two pictures to children and we say, just find out what are the similarities in the picture. So they are observing, they're using their eyes, right? They're observing the picture and they are telling you. So here also your sensory organ is used and you are able to develop their discrimination ability. Can you feel the difference? You can ask them. You can listen carefully which one is darker or which one is lighter shade. They can tell the difference also. Give them two tablets like pink and baby pink. So they will tell you the difference. The one is lighter and one is darker. In their dresses also you can find out. Then the language development. Montessori language activities help children develop communication, listening, speaking, reading, and writing naturally. Language learning begins long before reading and writing. Phonetic sounds, sandpaper letters, storytelling, and conversation, vocabulary building. Language is developed through listening, speaking, touching, and experiences. Reading readiness, and then it comes the writing readiness. How it comes under the maths area. We provide different kind of things. We provide different types of material to children like beads, gadit mala, akar parivar. Then we have number rods. Then we have a spindle box, beads, and all these things are related with the maths. And this help in developing their mathematical skills. Quantity and symbols, sequence activity. Then how cultural studies are developed. Fine motors and gross motors are developed. Cultural studies are developed in geography, land, water forms, globes, maps, and continents. These all are on the papers also, and you just let them give the globe and let them explore the things. In science, you can do basic, simple experiments with them, sink and float, magnets, seasons, weathers, how season change from one season to another, how weather change. Right now you are having, like, I'm having a sunny day here, but somewhere there is a, like, there is not there is cloudy weather, there is a rainy weather. So weather change instantly. Plants and animals, part of the plant life cycles, animal habitats, all comes into the cultural studies. Festivals, community helpers, environmental awareness. Now, how their fine motor skills are developed: tearing, pasting activity, threading beads, clay modeling, pencil grips activity, pincer grips activity. So their pencil control is in their hand strengthened, their bilateral coordination developed, writing readiness developed, gross motor development. You can do the balancing activity, you can walk on the line, you can walk on different patterns, jumping, hopping, music and movement activity, outdoor play, all related with their gross motor development. Their balance will be developed. They are developed with their coordination, confidence, spatial awareness. Now, what is the role of the teacher in an integrated learning? Montessori domains are interconnected. Pouring develops hand control and for writing. We need to do before started writing. If the child is not interested in writing, you can do all these activities. Pouring activity. They can just you can do opening and closing of lids of different type of jars. So their writing skills develop. So you are making him ready for the writing. You're creating the interest. Then you are able to go ahead with the things. Sensorial work prepare mathematical thinking, movement support concentration, and language grow through cultural experience. The Montessori teacher observes carefully, demonstrates slowly, respects child pace, prepare the environment, and encourage independence. Give freedom with responsibility. This is only the NEP and the NCF say. What is the connection? Let me tell you, Montessori domains strongly aligned with the experiential learning, competency-based education, holistic development, play-based learning, foundation literacy and numeracy, and child-centered curriculum. So with the help of all these things, you can design different kind of activities, and they all will be aligned with the NEP and the NCF. Because you are keeping all the things in your mind, you are keeping all domains, you are keeping that you need to just guide the children, you need to let them explore the things. So you are making them responsible, you are making them independent, you are increasing their communication skills, you are making them confident with the things. So these all are the things which you need to keep in your mind while doing your language activity, while preparing your maths activity, while preparing your EVS activity, or while preparing your social science activity. Now let's do the hands-on activity. Are you ready? Are you all ready with the material? Hope, are you all ready with the material? Can you switch on your cameras? So you need to take this kind of glasses. Do you have this kind of glasses? Yeah, you can have the transparent glasses also. Ask them, it's okay. You can take steel glasses also. I know you are in hostel, but you can take steel glasses also. So we can do activity with that also. And I have chalked out few activities which you can indulge in your day-to-day classroom activities, so that hostelers will be benefit with that, will get benefit. You can have the folding activity, cloth folding activity, and you can have like pouring activity also. They can do it in their hostels. So let's start.
Prachi, let's wait for other also to switch on their cameras and join in the activity. You people are joining. Should we wait for you or should we continue?
Ma'am, let's wait for 2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Glasses and what other things they want right now? Pearls. Okay. This must be in your kitchen also. You can bring it from the kitchen if you are at home. Okay, we can start now, I think. You you are not audible.
So first of all, you need to explain all the things what are you are having right now. You need to tell them that this is a tray. You need to tell them these are the glasses. One glass is full and one glass is empty. I have full this glass with dal. You need to tell them this is a dal. Okay. Now, how you are going to conduct the activity? First of all, you need to tell that how you are going to hold the cup. You need to hold the cup like this. In your right hand, you need to hold the cup. You need to put fingers, these two fingers, inside the cup, and you need to put your thumb here. Now you are able to hold the cup properly. Sheila ji, you are having this kind of a cup now. So you need to tell them to hold like this. आपका thumb भी थोड़ा सा नीचे जाएगा. हाँ, हाँ, अब आपका thumb थोड़ा सा नीचे चला गया ना. Now you are able to hold it properly. ठीक है ना. अगर हम ऐसे होल्ड करेंगे ना, या हमारा हाथ यहाँ पे जाएगा, ये थंब इधर जाएगा, तो ये गिरने का डर है. ठीक है. Yes, hold it like this. So first put your two fingers inside the cup, your pointer finger and your middle finger inside the cup, and put your thumb here. Now you are able to hold, but children have, thin fingers, so they can hold it like this also. Their three fingers can move inside the cup. Okay. So now they are able to hold the cup. Now, what are they are going to do? You need to take this. You need to put your hand here, your left hand. Now, you need to put this cup on the other cup, and then slowly pour the dal, pour the pulse. Okay, like this. Slowly. Task will take some time. Slowly they have to do it. Now, few pulses are left in my cup. Again, we need to pour completely like this. Now, you have to put the cup here back in the tray and take out your fingers slowly. Done? Okay. Now let's do it together. Now change the place of your cup, which is filled. Now hold the cup with me with your two fingers and put your thumb here so that you can secure the position. Yes. Now place the cup like this on the another cup so that you are ready to pour. Now start pouring your pulse in the cup. You need to put your left hand under the cup like this so that it will not slip. Children are able to do this activity properly. Take some time, slowly pour the pulse or whatever you are having, kidney beans, chickpea. Then, now again keep it back and your task is done. Yes. So now what we do third step? Now, first of all, I have demonstrated. Now, after that, I have invited you for the second step. Now, we do step is already done. Now, you do step will come. Now, you will guide, only you will observe. Now, you will not say anything. Let them do. And if they are not able to do, then you have to again guide them. Okay. Now, let's see the next activity. Now, I have two bowls. Yes. Now keep water in one bowl. You can fill it till here also. With a rubber band, you can give the mark so that they are able to see where they have to fill, how much they have to fill. In the same case also of the cup also, you will mark with the rubber band. You will not mark with the marker. Okay, because rubber band will not move. It will stick. So you will mark with the rubber band. That's why I told you to keep the rubber bands. Okay. Now how you are going to always keep full bowl towards your right hand, because we start our activities with the right hand. If the child is a lefty, then you need to keep in the mind, then you will shift. Okay. You need to see according to your child. If the child is working with their left hand, then you will keep this filled bowl in the left side and this empty bowl to the right hand side. But if the children, because most of the children used to, their right hand dominated, they used to do work with their right hand. So you have to keep towards the right hand. Okay. Now I have kept these bowls. Again, you are going to introduce, this is a tray. This is the tray. These are the two bowls. One is filled with water and one is empty. And this is sponge. So now you are going to fill the sponge, dip the sponge in this bowl, and don't squeeze it. Hold the sponge with your two fingers and thumb, and then squeeze it. Squeeze it. You have to use the terms, okay? Squeeze it. Now again, put the sponge in the bowl, dip your sponge. Now hold your sponge with two fingers and one thumb. Now squeeze the sponge. Squeeze the sponge. Now keep the sponge back in the bowl. Now let's do it together. Now dip the sponge in the water bowl. Dip it. Now hold the sponge with two fingers and one thumb, and then squeeze it. Squeeze it. See, pressure is on my index finger and on my pointer finger and on thumb, right? These two fingers are closed. So like this you have to do. Now, again, the third step, I have demonstrated. I have engaged you also. Now, the third step is you have to do. Now, let's do the third activity, the pegging activity. Do you have the pegs in your hands? Yes. First of all, you will introduce what is the peg. You will show them what is the peg, yes, because everybody is having different kind of a pegs. Some have tight pegs, some have big pegs, some have a small peg, some have the peg is very loose, right? So you have to choose according to your children. Whatever age group you are dealing with, you need to see according to your children. Now, how you are going to hold the peg? With your two fingers and with your thumb. Yes. Now, how you are going to open it? You are going to open it like this. You will put pressure here and your peg is open. Again, release the pressure and your peg is closed. Now again, put pressure on the tip of the peg and it will be open. Yes. Now close it, release the pressure, your peg is closed. Now how you are going to peg this on the bowl? Now they are not going to hold it in their hand, they are going to place it wherever you want to place. I'm going to place it here. Hope you are able to see. Now, I'm going to press the peg and put it on the edge of the board like this. Like this, you can use multiple pegs and you can cover all these areas. Now, how you're going to, this will be the second activity. Now we are going to remove the peg. Now hold the peg again from here and remove it. Keep it right side like this. So with the pegs, you can do two activities. One is pegging and second is unpegging of the pegs. You can add different kind of activities according to your curriculum, according to age group of the children. Like every age group is having a different kind of a need. Okay? So the small activity which I have demonstrated, like this only you have to demonstrate. You have to take the time. Don't do these activities in a rush because these are the EPL activities. You have to take some time. These are the life skill activities, Montessori activities. It takes some time. So let's see what are the Montessori and the educational approaches, how Montessori is differ from the other approaches. Why Montessori education is different from other approaches or from other education. Different educational approaches were developed to understand how children learn best. Each philosophy focuses on different aspects of child development. Montessori education is unique because it combines independence, hands-on learning, freedom with responsibility, observation, and holistic development. Understand philosophies, understand education philosophy deeply, choose strategies, choose appropriate teaching strategy. As every time, single strategy doesn't work in your classroom. You have to choose different strategy according to your classroom, according to different age group of the children. Then according to strength also, you need to develop your style. You need to develop system. Like if I am catering, if I am a single teacher and I am having a 20 children, so I need to do the things according to my strength. How I'm going to design the task, how I'm going to plan for the material. Like 5 children or 4 children will do things with on one table, so that I need 5 tables. If I have more children, so according to that, I have to increase the number of table. I need to increase the material also. Now, flexible practice. How I'm going to take flexibility in my teaching plan. Like, for example, I got a kind of a set lesson plan that I have to teach this much in a day, but I'm not able to complete it because I need to do the activity task also. So accordingly, you need to be flexible, but you can't less their tiffin time, their lunch time. You can't less their free play time. You can't less their play time or a activity period time like dance time or you can't you can't cut out that time. Okay, you need to be flexible in your teaching style. How you are going to teach them? First of all, you need to go ahead with the writing work and then you are going to do the activity. Or first of all, you need to focus more on the activity and then you are going to do the writing work. It totally depends upon you and your strength. Now, Montessori West Reggio Emilia. Then, how is the origin and this philosophy works? It is developed in Italy. It also developed in Italy by W. by Loris. Believes children are strong, capable, curious, and full of potential. And the key feature of this strategy is project-based, long-term learning, collaboration, and self-expression. art as a communication. She focused more on the art. She focused on long time learning, flexible curriculum driven by the children interest, documentation of learning journey. And what is the difference with the Montessori? Montessori is a structured, scientifically designed materials are there, self-directed, individual learning pace increase, independence and repetition is there, prepared environment is there with the order and the routine. We set a routine. Montessori set a routine for them. Then how's the learning style, teacher and environment? In real life classroom experience, you can feel the difference. A child quietly chooses boring work, complete it independently, returns the tray, and repeats the activity calmly during the free play area. Okay. And in this second type of strategy, children discuss rain. The teacher starts a project, making clouds, painting, rain, scenes, measuring rainfall, and storytelling about weather, developing teamwork, communication, and creativity. But here, the teacher role is more. In Montessori, teacher role is less. They are the researchers. They are doing the things. But teacher need to guide at every step because projects are not easy. You need to give assistance on each and every step. And if you miss the one step, they're not able to complete it. So both the approaches respect children but use different teaching methods. Montessori builds independence through structure material, and Reggio encourage expression through projects and collaboration. They always develop on the team-based things. Now, Montessori was traditional education in role of teacher in traditional ways, give instructions, controlled activities, evaluate constantly. Teacher children only sit and listen. In Montessori, observation is also going on, guidance individually also going on, prepared environment also you have given, and children are moving from one place to another, and they are doing the work also. In terms of discipline and assessment, in traditional, you are giving the rewards also, but you are giving the punishments also. External controls are also there. Test, grades, comparison is also there. But in Montessori, how it works? Internal discipline through responsibility, purposeful work. Observations are still going on. You don't have the pressure of assessments. Skill mastery, progress tracking is there. Because in starting, a child is here, but when you are going to see his graph at the end of the year, child will reach here. Child will achieve the milestone. Learning process. In tradition, there was a rote memorization. We only give the worksheet, only the written work is there. The repetition of information is also there, but not in a correct way. In Montessori, we give touching, we give exploring, we give movement, we give sensory experiences. Children understand the concept concretely first. First of all, they touch the things and then they used to understand and then they used to grab properly. How is the classroom set up? In tradition environment, we used to sit in a row. Standard sitting was there. If child height is less, again he used to sit on the same table and bench. If the child is tall heighted, he is also going to sit on the same table and bench. Teacher desk focus. Teacher desk was there and it was in the center. It was like when you have the 3-4 rows and it is in the front. So you can monitor everybody. But here in Montessori, we don't have teacher's desk. In traditional, we have the textbooks, worksheet sitting for a long period. In Montessori, we don't have teacher's table. Teachers sit with children on mat or on their furniture only, which is suitable for their height. Child size furniture is there, open shelves are there, hands on material are there, and movement are allowed. Like in traditional classroom, we have one live example. We always copy from the board, right? Teacher writes the things on the board and we used to copy down. In Montessori, what happens? Children use number rods, beads material, do the physical counting, and then understand the quantity through movement and senses. And then they are going to write. Advantages of Montessori and balanced understanding. What Montessori helped children develop? Traditional methods by many sometimes creates fear of mistake, dependence on the teacher, and passive learning habit, but it it helps children. Children guide these things. They don't have fear mistake. Sometimes they have in their themselves, they create this kind of a fear of mistake, but teacher removes it. Instantly, teacher removes it while doing the things with them. Balanced understanding is there. Every educational approach has strengths. Good educator understand child's need. You need to focus on the child's need, and Montessori focuses on the same. Montessori education helps children to understanding teacher that help teacher to understand what the child is need, what is the need of their child, what child want right now, with the help of different kind of observations, and combine strategies thoughtfully. Montessori does not reject structure, it provides structure through environment. They are also going to keep the things on their way, on the correct place only. But you, first day you are going to guide, and again you don't need to guide them. They're going to take the things and they are going to keep them at a correct place. But first you will guide, and then after they will do accordingly. They will become independent, they will become confident, their concentration level is increased, their love for learning is developed. They will solve creatively. Now, Montessori's and the educational theories. Montessori education connects strongly with modern children's psychology and developmental theories. Many psychologists and educational thinkers support ideas similar to the Montessori principle. How we are going to see? Let's We are going to understand the child behavior, what are their developmental needs. We have to plan experiences. According to the experiences, we need to do the planning. We need to explain to the parents what scientifically what we are going to do with the children, and what their development, what is developed in their children. Now, what Piaget and Wegener, cognitive and social learning says, Jean Piaget, cognitive development. Children construct knowledge through active instructions, interactions with the environment. Thinking develops in stages, and children learn through exploration. Here are the different stages of children according to your age, and what are the characteristics developed according to the age group. Characteristics develop senses and movement, imagination, symbolic thinking. Like thinking develops at the age of 2.2 to 7 years, and logical thinking with the objects develops when the child is in the age of 7 to 11 years. And what is the abstract reasoning? When the abstract reasoning develops, it develops under the 11 plus year. When the child is 11 plus, their abstract thinking is reasoning power is developed. How Montessori is connected? Children manipulate material, explore independently, and move from concrete to abstract, using beads material before solving written sums. Before, before introduction of sums in their notebooks, we used to use concrete material. We used to tell them how we are going to add the things. What is the meaning of addition? What is the meaning of subtraction? We used to create this kind of awareness here in 2.7 years. And when the child is able to do all the things, then we used to come upon on the abstract thinking. We used to come upon the writing work. We used to give sums in the notebooks. Now, the How is the social learning develops? Children learn through social interaction, communication, guidance from adult and peer. And how Montessori works here? Mixed age group. We have different, we have mixed age group in our classroom. If you are teacher of class grade 1 and grade 2, then you can see some children are of 7 years, some children are of 6 years, and some children are of 7.5 years also. So your classroom is mixed age group. So peer observation is there. Collaborative, when you form a group of children, like four children are in one group. So there are different kind of children with a mixed age. So they are going to support each other. They are going to support their social learning. Older children guide the younger children. नहीं मुझे आता है, I will guide you. I know this thing, I will do it. You just see, or let's do it together. Like this, the social learning is there. How we are going to do the scaffolding here? We are going to do the temporary, we are going to give the temporary support until the child gain the confidence. Just like child get the support, and you are ready, you are able to see that the child know the things. How you're going to do the scaffolding? You will give the support in starting, and then you are going to see in your observations, you are going to write in first time activity, I have given this much support, and now when you are going to do this activity third time or fourth time, now the child gains the confidence, and now he don't seek assistance from my side. He is going to do the things individually. Now, what is the difference? Now, Erickson and Waldorf, emotional development and imagination. Erickson focused on emotional and social development. Children pass through psychologist stages, developing confidence, identity, and relationship. How Montessori is connected with this? Classroom encourage self-help independence. Decision making is there. Freedom within limits are there. Supporting healthy emotional development is there. A child who independently wears shoes, pour water, clean spill wells, confidence and autonomy. Now, how Waldorf education works? Focuses on imagination, creativity, rhythm, storytelling, art, music, and nature based learning. Childhood is protected from academic pressure. In this, there is no academic pressure. They just do work like in foreign countries, you can see. They work on their imaginations, creativity, rhythms are there, rhymes are there, storytelling are there, art and craft they are there. They their classroom is equipped with the natural things. They used to have classroom in open environment. So there is no academic pressure on them. But here we need to do writing part also, we need to do activities also. Autonomy vests shame and doubts. Children want to do things independently, make choices, and explore freely. If constantly controlled or criticized, children may develop self doubt, fear, and dependency. For example, if we every time while doing the activity or while doing the different things in the classroom, if somebody is going to observe us, somebody is going to say the things like, you can't do this thing, you're not doing right, you need to understand. So we are going to create we are going to create a self doubt or not? We are going to create a self doubt, because every time somebody is saying me that you are not doing correct, you are not doing things in a correct way,
Yes, ma'am.
right or wrong. So you are having the
Right.
self doubt now, you will create. And in this age, till class 2, if we create like this kind of a things, if we'll say this kind of a things, for a lifelong they used to take the things. They will indulge the self doubt. They are having the fear inside them. Before doing something, they will think twice or thrice whether I am doing correct or not. So just mark your word whatever you are saying in till the age group of 7 or 8. And if you want to guide them, if you want to correct them, take your tone down. Your voice tone should be down, and then you can just easily guide them, and they will understand your things. It will be helpful for you only, and you are going to create a very good batch. Now, how Montessori and Waldorf are different. Montessori is having like real life activities and structure material we used to give. We used to give early practical learning from 2 year or like 1.5 year. We can start the Montessori level. But Waldorf level start after that. Imagination is there, open-ended play is there, open-ended questions you can ask to the children, fantasy, storytelling. They don't focus on the academics. They focus on the artistic expression. They don't work on the academics. They work on the imagination first, and then they come upon on this all these things. Brain based learning. Children learn better through movement, hands on experiences, sensory engagement, and emotional safety. This is the core principle of the Montessori. And there is the execution functions also, like how Montessori activities improves focus, self control, problem solving, planning, working memory, especially through practical life. We used to give the practical evidences and Waldorf, and we used to work on the art, imagination. Okay, imagine yourself that you are sitting on a ground and you're just doing a breathing activity. So they are going to teach like this. But here in Montessori, you are going to do the things with the children. You are making them to do like this. Okay, now sit on the mat, crisscross your legs, put your arms on your thighs towards your knees, and breathe in, breathe out like this. Montessori education is not a teaching method. It is like scientifically supported developmental approaches connecting deeply with psychology, neuroscience, child development, emotions, well-being, and holistic education, which is why it is continue to remain relevant in the modern early childhood education world. Nowadays also, we are promoting Montessori, right? We are working on this. Play based schools are working on this, all these things. So these are the things you need to keep in mind while doing your activities, while planning your activities, while talking to the children, while seeing that they are having some issues, how you are going to identify, how you are going to do the things with the children. You need to keep all the things in your mind and then see changes in your classroom. Be with children, sit with them, talk to them. You will definitely see the changes. Anybody would like to ask some any question or something like?
Good evening. This is Sheila here.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, are there any Montessori books available in the market?
Sorry, ma'am. Please
Any
repeat.
books? Any books available in the market, Montessori books, series, or any website you could suggest us?
Ma'am, there are not the books. The Montessori books are not there, kind of.
Okay.
You need to do the research work. Like
Oh,
we are going to provide you the notes. In that handouts, you will find out what are the things you need to chalk down. What are the things you are going to keep in your mind while doing
hmm.
the activities, while planning the activities for the children. See, every
Okay.
age group is having a different kind of a Montessori level. Okay, every child, every age group is having like different kind of a life skills we need to develop. Like in foreign countries, they develop early, they identify early in early years only what they want to be. Like if they want to be a carpenter, so they develop in early years only. So Montessori teach that also, how they are
So
going.
it's not that we get in the market, like any website you can suggest us to go through?
Yes, we have this website links also. I have mentioned in that.
We will send
Oh,
in the group. Sheila ji, we will send in the group. Okay.
okay,
I have
okay, ma'am.
mentioned all this stuff. So you can read it from the handouts. Whatever the needs will be, you just let us know and we are going to help you in this.
Like what am I talking is it's not about for the teachers, it's for the children, like from nursery to grade 2.
For nursery to grade 2, no, there is no book. Sorry, there is no book.
It's like Montessori is going to take care of their own schools. I mean, the material and everything is designed by them.
Hmm.
Is
You
that
can search
so?
you can search on internet that we have different kind of materials.
Okay.
they they are like they are having their material like specific material. We don't encourage the plastic material. Montessori
Okay.
never encourage the plastic material. We work on the like traditional method. For this we work on the wooden material.
What about the books, ma'am? The curriculum,
Ma'am,
the
books
books?
are not available. Books are not available. Online books are also not available. You can't find out the relevant book related with the things. You just need to do the research work.
Oh, okay.
You need to do the research work for all these things.
Okay, ma'am. I have one more question, if you
Yeah,
don't
please.
mind.
Please.
Uh, just wanted to know, can Montessori be applied? I've written it in the book. Can Montessori be applied to the Cambridge curriculum?
Yes, ma'am. It can be.
Okay.
It can.
So it's like what activities you have taught us now, or the I do, we do, and you do. That kind of thing we can apply over there. But
Yes, you
because
can apply it anywhere. You can apply it anywhere. This is the Montessori, base, Montessori trick, which we used to do with the children.
yes, that comes up to this life skills and all that. What about the writing skills and speaking skills, ma'am?
For
Reading,
writing
all these.
skills, yes, for writing skills, these kind of activities definitely work. When you are going to open, like, see, I have this
Like
jar.
fine motor skills, fine
Yeah,
motor
in my
skills.
jar. So right now I'm going to open it. So for this, I'm now pre-writing skills are developed. I'm able to make the curve. See, the
Oh,
curve start from here, from this dot to this dot. For this, I'm going to open this, right? And now if I'm going to close it, I'm going to close it. I'm able to do this. In Montessori, we have the sand activity also. You just give a sand tray. In that, they are going to trace it. So pre-writing skills are there. And for handwriting also, you have different kind of activities. Before starting the handwriting, if you are having the handwriting issue, you can give the clay to the children. So they are going to squeeze it. So pressure is on their palm and fingers. So,
okay.
so pre-writing development is there. So it will help them to improve their handwriting also. And if you want, you can give them the rubber band also. They can stretch.
Yeah, right.
They can
So
stretch.
now the skills are more important, LSRW, right? Writing comes at the later. But
Yes,
first we
yes,
have
yes.
to speak,
You have to
reading,
speak. You will give
speak.
the vocabulary while doing the activity. You are going to talk with the children, right?
Yes.
So you are giving the vocabulary. Listening skills are developed. After that, if they are having the vocabulary, they will definitely speak,
Okay.
because you have given the vocabulary. You have said rubber band, rubber band, stretch the rubber band, stretch the rubber band, stretch the rubber band. If they can see the rubber band, they will definitely, at least they can frame one sentence. This is a rubber band.
Okay.
The color of the rubber band is this. So you have given the speaking skills. You have developed the speaking skills. Listening, speaking is done. Then comes the reading skills. So you have to give the reading skills also. You are going to develop, if they are able to, like 3-letter, 4-letter words are there, they're going to read that also. And then after that, they're going to write that also. And listening and speaking covers up at their home also.
There is a question in the chat box. How to write? Devlina ji, please unmute yourself and you can ask.
Thank you.
How to teach third class student to write?
Okay, what is the writing issue, ma'am? He is not able to write. He is not able
He
to
is
write
not able to write,
exams.
and he didn't want to write, ma'am.
Sorry.
Whenever I asked him, he said that I don't want to write, I don't want to study, I did not like that.
Might be you need to develop his interest. You need to develop his interest. First of all, give some activities, and then his
Okay.
interest gradually develop. I don't think so ki later. In early days, teacher worked upon his interest, right? He don't have the choices.
Yes.
But now you have the time, so you can create his interest in the writing skills also. First of all, give some activities, like I said, with I just give to Sheila ji examples of like jar opening, closing of jar, or you can have the sand writing. Sand tray आप रख सकते हो उसके पास, उसमें आप writing उसको करा सकते हो. ठीक है? You have to develop his interest. Okay, let's do it together. You don't want to sit alone, you don't want to write it alone. Okay, let's sit together and then we are going to write. And
You can
appreciate
motivate
on
the child. Motivation is also there. Some prizes. If you will finish this activity on time, we will give you this and that. Child is very encouraged by all these things.
little children used to encourage, but the class 3 children, you have to work sometimes you need to be little tighter, you know, because you have to complete the task. Now they are
Yes.
grown up, right? So you have to be a little bit tighter, but you can encourage with the smileys. You can give the rewards like smileys. You can give. You need to encourage in this way, like, okay, just complete a half page. Okay, wow, your writing is so beautiful. Encourage
Okay,
in this
ma'am.
sense. Okay, and if
Okay.
it doesn't work, then you have to be, then you have to change your teaching method with that child.
Okay.
Any other questions from anyone?
Thank you, ma'am.
Notes already shared with you in the group, and the activities and the website which Prachi is saying, we will mention that also and we'll send you
Yeah,
soon. Yeah.
I'm going to send a few, kind of a books. These are the supportive books. These are not directly related with that, but these are some novels or some books which are related to the Montessori theory. So you can work on, you can read that also.
Activities are already sent in the group, the activities which we have done today. So you can check that also. I think we are done with the questions now. Thank you,
If any,
Prachi ji.
if
Yeah.
anybody would like to ask anything, you can ask.
Yeah, please.
If you have any query related to the material of the Montessori, related according to
And
your
the
grade,
notes which we have sent also in the group, if you have checked that notes, you can ask anything related to that also. Yeah, Shrisha ji, please go ahead.
Ma'am, while doing the activities, some children won't sit in the place. They will be moving from here and there, nursery kids. What to do with
okay,
them?
okay. They
There
are
is
the
group of
early
5.
finish. Okay, ma'am. First of all, you need to give them material in the quantity. Okay, like you need to create small groups. If they have done with their turn, so let them observe. Say them, Please observe that the other children are doing correct. So their observation skills are developed in this task. And if they are early finishers, you can give the second task. So you need to have 2 or 3 activities in your hand. Like if everybody is doing activity and one child is roaming here and there, he has completed the activity. So he's an early finisher. So you need to give them a worksheet. Create a worksheet with you. Okay, give them a binder or something like that, so that he will be engaged in that and he will not disturb others.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other question? Any other query?
So can you please switch on your cameras for a click of this session so that we can take a click, Twinkle ma'am?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Please switch on your camera so that we can take a click. Shisha ma'am, it's okay. You are traveling.
It's okay, fine. We have taken. We have taken now.
Okay.
Any questions you can send in the group also. We will answer those questions. Thank you, Prachi ji. Thank you everyone for joining us. We'll be meeting soon again on Montessori. Don't worry. We will be doing a 15 days course also on Montessori now.
Yes, we are having this thing, and in that we are going to cover till class 10. We are going to cover the activities, what we are going to do for till class 10. How you are going to groom them. Like in class 10 children, what are the activities for grooming you can add? What are the activities for the life skills you are going to add? What are the activities for girls, for boys? We have different areas. For both of them, we have generated.
We will inform you about the course when we will be starting it. You will be knowing it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Prachi
Thank
ji,
you, ma'am.
for such
Thank
a
you.
good interactive session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am.
We'll be sending feedback form and certificates in the group.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.